I may flush everybody's LeBron team. Like, I'm ready to move off of this. You know why? Because Klay Thompson's balling. Who the hell cares about LeBron James? I'm worried about beating him and the L.A. Lakers, and that's what the Warriors did for the first time down in L.A. Since November of 2021, and you beat LeBron James. I don't want him joining the Golden State Warriors. No, we want to beat this guy. But that's a hypothetical we can play with all offseason long. It's not going anywhere. Let's discuss the current day, the modern-day Warriors right now. The present. They're playing the New York Knicks tonight. They have a chance to get on the roll here at home. 3 games at home before going up to Minnesota next Sunday. And Klay Thompson is hooping. And listen to what Draymond Green said about Klay coming off the bench. This is very insightful. This one touched me here. Here's Draymond Green on Klay.
Early on, he was too worried about how people was judging it. And now he don't care. And once he stopped caring, his game did what we know Klay Thompson is capable of doing. So I think it shows incredible maturity in Klay and wanting to extend this as long as we can. And I said, this is our baby. Like, we've built this thing up from the ground up. And, for him to accept the role, but not only accept the role, but pour into the young guys like he's been pouring into the young guys since he accepted the role, I think has been huge. And when you got Klay Thompson feeding you confidence as a young guy, that takes you through the roof. And, it's allowing these young guys to play at the level that they're playing.
It feels like for the last 2 years, we've underrated what Klay Thompson has meant to this organization, has meant to this fan base, has meant to the youngsters on this team in terms of Jonathan Kuminga and now Trace Jackson-Davis and guys like Moses Moody and Brendan Pajimski. What Klay Thompson means in that locker room. He's giving guys all the feedback. He loves them. James Wiseman was rehabbing with him, trying to give James Wiseman all the confidence where, like, yo, Rook, come be my deckhand, man. Get on the boat with me. Come rock with me, man. You're my guy. Klay Thompson accepting his bench role. You mentioned it a couple weeks ago. Hey, this may be the turning point of the season. It may be. It just may be. And he's still getting his minutes. He's still playing 26, 27 minutes a night. So it's not a big dip in his minutes played, but now he's being efficient. He's got the green light with that second unit. He gets to fill out the game. And he's still finishing with the starters at the end of the first half. He's still playing in the finishing lineups at times in the fourth quarter. So it's not like he's not playing. He's still getting his minutes. He's still getting his shots. He took 15 on Saturday, made 9 of them, 5 of 10 for the three-point line. I love where Klay Thompson is at mentally, accepting this role. And I love those words by Draymond Green, giving us some insight on who Klay Thompson is. Even though Klay does it all the time, he shows us who he is. But hearing it from Draymond Green and another teammate like Steph, I think it's important.
Jonathan Kuminga has the most games played for the Golden State Warriors this year, 65. Klay Thompson, number 2, 63.
Who led the Warriors in postseason minutes 2 years ago when they won the championship?
It was Klay Thompson.
After missing 941 days of action.
Everyone knows Steph Curry's the number 1 scorer on this team, right? 27 a game. You know who number 2?
Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson. So, I think that reallocating where he's playing in terms of the minutes has been a game changer. I think it's been better for him. He's a more efficient player.
Yep.
Going up against different defenses, and I think the mindset is totally different coming off the bench. Mm-hmm. And yeah, praise him for accepting it and rolling with it and making the most of it. I think a lot of guys could sulk and never to be heard from again. And so to see him do this, I find it to be a lifeline for the team and for him. I think this is the path for him to extend his NBA career as an impact player is through this avenue.
No doubt. And look, he's got to start games as well.
Like he did.
Like the whole bench and starting thing. Like Chris Paul. Remember we had the Warriors Summit and it felt like the first hour, is Chris Paul going to accept the bench role? Is he going to do this? We haven't talked about it once since the first 2 weeks of the season. It's all about who's finishing, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's been the biggest tipping point. That's what set Klay off at their Brooklyn game. And he said, look, of course I'm dealing with it. Of course and he cursed out the coaches and he yelled at Steve Kerr about it and whatnot. Then he came to grips. He was like, you know what? Let's just go play ball. Let's just go play ball. Right now he's playing some really good basketball. At times defensively, sure. Look, it's hard to play defense in this league. It's hard to play D in this league. But as a team defender, I ain't mad at Klay. I'm not mad at what Klay's doing. So, all that conversation about him being washed or this and that, it's just all hogwash. It really is. You see how the teammates look at Klay Thompson, how they respect him. It's one of the sharpest shooters we've ever seen in this league.
Watch how the defenses play him, too.
The gravity.